Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for clicking on Stop and Think Puzzles today, where we will be looking at Strands, a new game on the New York Times website. It's been in beta for a while, so you had to do some searching to find it and play it, which I've done 2 or 3 times. So now it is live. It is out of beta, and you can find it on the website along with the Mini and Wordle and Connections and other New York Times games. So it is a word search kind of puzzle. I'm generally not a big fan of word searches. They kind of make me think of homework from grade school or junior high, where if we had a list of vocabulary words, often the teacher would create a word search and we'd have to go through and find them, and it just kind of reminds me of doing homework. There are some things that make Strands a little bit different, though, and a little bit more enjoyable. One is that you don't know the words, so you're not... When I did the homework, I would find, if the word had a Z or a Y in it, I would just try and find that rare letter and then try and look at the neighboring letters to see if I could find it. So I don't want to do that for fun. But we don't know what the words are, but they are all related as part of a theme. So as you identify the words and think of the theme, it has that little bit of connections or crossword, finding connections, things that I enjoy about crosswords. Also, there is a pangram. One of the words will span either from the top to the bottom of the grid or from the left to the right or backwards. We'll go all the way across the grid. That's called the pangram, and it's kind of like a revealer in a crossword puzzle. It ties together the words of the theme and kind of explains what the theme is. The other thing is that every letter is used. So I think part of my strategy that I've been trying out is to look at the corner letters. I know that each of these corner letters will be used, and they only have 3 possibilities of letters that could be neighboring them in a word. So if you do incorrect guesses, you get a hint. I'm still not quite confident about the mechanics of the puzzle, but let's get started here. So we have cut and color as the theme. So maybe things to do with style or fashion or tailoring or hair cutting or something like that. I don't know. So let's look at maybe these corners. We have a U here. What will U has to be used in a word. URS. As I said, I don't quite understand the mechanics. I didn't mean to submit a guess there. I was trying to unselect letters. We have ruby. That could be a color. I think I double click. Okay, that was a theme word. Cut and color could also be words referring to gemstones. Maybe we're looking for gemstones. I think I see topaz down here. T-O-P-A-Z. And yeah, okay, so that's another gemstone. All right, that helps. Do I see emerald? Maybe E-M-E-R-A-L-D is a gemstone. Garnet, maybe. Okay. I feel like I've been lucky figuring out the gemstone thing pretty quickly, because the other times I've played Strands, it has not gone this smoothly. And maybe I'm jinxing myself by saying that. So where is this N is going to go somewhere. Well, this J, Jasper, jewelry, is it just... I want this to be the pangram. Jeweler, maybe. No, it's not jewelry. And I don't think it's just jewel. Maybe it is. What else have we got? I guess I did jinx myself by saying that it was going smoothly. Pearl. P-E. No. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't do that. I wish there was an easier way to deselect things when I give up. Well, let's try jewel. Okay, I thought that was going to be incorrect. Sapphire, here we go. Where's this E and N? What are they going to line up with? Do we have stone here, maybe? We're trying to make gemstone. We just have stone. Is jewel stone a thing? That's not a phrase I've heard before. I've heard gemstone. No, and that leaves this AT isolated. So how do we deselect these letters? Like that, I guess. Okay. So J and T are going to have to be the ends of the pangram. Jewel. If it goes the other way, T-A-L, topaz, Jewel. I keep wanting to put jewel. Well, if I understand the rules of the pangram, J is either the first or last letter of the pangram because it's the only edge letter we have left. So it would have to go with E, jet. J-E, I need another stone. What are other gemstones? Topaz. We got that one already. Opal. Peridot is one. Gypsum is the amethyst. How do I make amethyst? Maybe I can't. Yeah, it would go AMETHYST. Did that work? Yeah, okay. So jewel tones? We've got 6 of 7 theme words, so I think we only have one. I don't know if the pangram counts as a theme word or not. jewel tones. I don't know what that means. That's the, did I say pangram or spangram? It's a spangram. I don't get it. Jewel tones. Tones and colors that are shared with jewels, I guess. Okay, so if we have sapphire and ruby and the rest, if we view them not as stones, but as shades of color, tones of color, they are jewel tones. I guess that's what is going on. Okay, so that was fun. That is that is Strands. This actually went pretty well. After I jinxed it by saying it was going smoothly, and then I ran into kind of ran off the rails there. But yeah, I think I've done it 3 times before this, and each time it's been kind of like this. Usually it's rougher at the start. This one I had trouble with the ending. I saw jewel here, but jewel tones just doesn't make any sense to me, so I would have gotten that more quickly if I understood the color thing. All right, so that is Strands. I don't know that I'll be playing this very often. I'll do the connections puzzle every day as kind of a warm-up before I start doing the crossword, but typically I don't do the mini or Wordle because there's only so much time in the day and I just don't have time to do it. So I think Strands will probably fall into that category. Like sometime if I'm on a flight or something, or have time on my hands, I may give Strands a try. I like the puzzle. It's clever, and I'm glad New York Times is incorporating different puzzle types. I can't count the number of people who've told me when I tell them I like to do crosswords, they say, oh, those are too hard for me, but I really like word searches. But word searches just don't have the same kind of fun and the satisfaction of figuring out clues, for me, personally at least. But everybody has their own puzzle style. And if word search is part of yours, you might up your game by incorporating Strands into your routine in addition. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.